Hello and welcome back, Team Ninja Craft. This is your host, TNC Cuban, and today we are on another Minecraft update video. Yes, I know, we missed the 1.13 update. However, we are on the 1.14 update. If you guys can notice this in the bottom right-hand corner says 1.14.0. Now, oddly enough, I thought it was kind of strange that when I actually updated the game and actually just modified just moments ago, it says 1.14.9, which I find to be a little odd, but hey, it is what it is. Anyways, let's go ahead and pop in here because there are quite a few things that we can check out and kind of see what's going on. As you guys might be able to see actually in the background, let's actually kind of go back. You can see, well, there's a little Hive, beehive looking thing over there, and then if the screen keeps turning, we'll just give it a second to kind of maybe come all the way back around. We now have bees in Minecraft, and we also have, the honey blocks and the honeycombs and everything, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I also got a way better picture than it was on the last one, because the village and pillage update picture I thought on the background was, well, in my opinion, I thought it was pretty terrible and too bright. Didn't like it. And I kind of don't really like this one that much, other than the fact that it's got the new update of the bees. So let's go ahead and actually put our texture pack and get that one loaded up because, well, I just like mine better. And there we go. That just looks, I don't know. In my opinion, I think that looks a lot nicer. So let's go ahead and create a new world and check out some of these new features. Fresh seed, fresh world, new stuff. Have never loaded this in the past before. We actually spawn right here in some plains, which is actually good because we can actually check out the bees right here. And we actually got a small little mesa and a village right here. So this actually could be useful if somebody decided they wanted to do, maybe this map in survival. I mean, look, we got a swamp right here. We got a dark oak forest right there. We got a mesa. We got a village. We got a desert right there. An ocean. I think that's maybe an ocean. Maybe it's just a pond. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you could probably get some squid out of it. But yeah, this is actually a pretty good map to start off on. But let's see if we can actually find some bees. Now, I think I saw one down here somewhere. Where's this bee at? Here, bee. See if we can actually find a honey thing. It looks like maybe that's just an oak tree. Let's see if we can cut back to a beehive. And here we have one right here, which is also, like I said, a bee nest. I think it was a beehive is what I kept calling it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We actually spawned right over there, so we weren't too far from some new bees. So if you guys ever want to check it out with the new blocks and the new things and stuff like that, it might be actually worth a shot to actually try and do. Now, bees are supposed to interact with flowers, and you guys can see that one actually went inside, and so did that one also go inside. Now, supposedly bees actually hold some kind of data inside of it. Yeah, see, that one has data. So I would assume that 2 bees will actually be inside of it. Maybe if because it automatically silk touches it while you're in creative. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So let's see if I can mess around with this a little bit more. How can we get these bees to actually vacate the premises? I'm not exactly sure. Can they be moved with pistons? I'm actually kind of curious about that. Let's see. Can I move you with a piston while you have bees inside of you? That might be a way to transport some bees, I guess, if you don't so decide that's the way you would want to do it. You could. I guess that might have to be something that we mess around with a little bit later, but let's go ahead and check out some of the other features and the changelog that is at hand. That is to include information about these bees and beehives and possibly even tell us what we can and cannot do with this thing. Yeah, this is very interesting. So first things first, our new features are to include PlayStation 4 is now on the Bedrock edition of Minecraft. Welcome, PlayStation 4 players, and hello. Glad you guys are finally able to join us on this better together and update and Minecraft, and it's fun. It's fun. I know it's not as great as the Legacy edition, as it's called, the one that's on console, but I mean, it's just you can't beat Minecraft being better together with friends. And as you guys just saw, that bee had a bunch of stuff coming off his butt, and now he doesn't. Nice. Now, I'm not going to go over everything in the changelog. We're just going to kind of skim through it and kind of notice some of the things that, well, me personally, I like and I'm interested in seeing. So obviously we have the bees where you can see them right here. They do interact with flowers, and, you know, we could always do some more testing with that later. But bee nest and beehives, honey blocks. Now, that is the other thing that everybody is kind of excited about. But I'm not sure exactly where they put the honey blocks. Let's see. Are they slime blocks? Where are slime blocks usually placed in this menu? Let's see. Where did you guys put the honey blocks? Honey blocks? We got slime. Oh, right next to the slime. Yeah, figured as much. So yeah, we got some honey blocks, which are nice. And basically, they supposedly work very similar to like sticky, like I was going to say sticky blocks. But yeah, sticky... slime blocks, not sticky blocks. Come on, TNC, get it right. So they work very similar, as in the cases that they stick together, but they don't stick to other blocks or something like that. Oh wait, no, it sticks to that block, but it doesn't stick to slime blocks. That's what it is. Now, I haven't done a whole lot of research on it, on these blocks, if you haven't really noticed, that I really don't know what's going on, other than like what I've seen on like some of the snapshot videos that come out for the Java edition. Yeah, we're not on Java, we are on Bedrock. So yeah, that's kind of cool that the sticky blocks doesn't necessarily stick to the honey blocks. So this could be useful in future flying machines, but as of right now, I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not very good with flying machines. Let's just face it. TNC is not very good with flying machines, okay? I like Redstone, but flying machines on the Bedrock edition, well, they just confuse me, okay? But we also did get a few other decorative blocks to kind of go with the bees and the honey blocks and stuff like that. And we actually have, what is this? Honeycomb blocks. That could be used possibly, I guess, for some designing stuff or some, you know, decorative things such as, I don't know, a bee thing, a bee block. I have no idea what I would decorate using honey blocks. Somebody maybe smarter than myself, like, you know, Jesse B might be able to do something pretty decorative with it. I like it. It's kind of nice. It's got that yellow color, which I guess matches pumpkins. Maybe that would be something that you could decorate with. I don't know. You guys know I'm not great at building, but interesting nonetheless. So yeah, that's where we are, and we also have these little honeycomb items, which are kind of nice, and I guess maybe could be used for decorative purposes. If we possibly put some item frames but behind it, I really don't know. I will definitely have to mess with these things in a future, like, I don't know, video or build. I don't know. I'll have to figure something out. But that is enough for now with the bees and the honeycombs and the honey blocks and the whatever not slime block. Yeah, these things. And let's take a look at some of the other features that they have actually given us in the new update for, you know, Minecraft. So let's see, CLEAR. Let's clear my inventory. What I actually want to check out is they actually have now dolphins, DOL, there we go, can now be attached to a lead. Now, before you would have a dolphin and you couldn't put it on a lead, which was kind of lame, but now you can. So, like, if you want to save a dolphin's life from, you know, suffocating out in the, you know, outside world, you could just put a lead on him. You can drag him all the way back to the water where he will be safe and sound, and he could live. So that's good. And then you could also take a dolphin and move it to where you would like. If you guys have maybe seen some of the Hermitcraft episodes and videos when they actually went to Hermitcraft Season 6, in the beginning, it was the aquatic update. They actually were dragging dolphins around and putting dolphins inside little, like, I guess, containers. So that way you can actually get the swim effect from the dolphins, which I think this might actually be fun. I wish they would have given this feature to us with the 1.13 update, but, you know, hey, it's better late than never, I suppose. I don't mean the 1.13 update. Look, when did this thing come out? The aquatic update, which was what, 1.10, 1. I don't even remember. But anyways, it was pretty cool that we have that capability to put dolphins on leads. We also have the capabilities to put polar bears on leads, which may or may not be useful in the future. I really don't know. We can also put parrots on leads, which I don't know. I guess that's kind of interesting because they fly around. So that might be, I don't know, interesting to do. I'm kind of curious. Can we put this bee on a lead? Come here, bee. Can we lead you? Come here. I want to lead you somewhere. I don't know where. Yes, we can put bees. So yeah, that might be interesting to have some flying creatures on leads in the game. Might be able to use those for some kind of like fun, I don't know, game or whatever, maybe mini game. We can also take ocelots and put ocelots on leads. So those are new features that we didn't have before, but that we do have now. So that might be something that we can utilize, like I said, in the future for, you know, some decorative builds or something like that. And now that we've already figured out all the different animals that we can lead, which I guess is interesting, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the bug fixes and some of the crashes that they've actually been able to kind of, I guess, fix in the game. And why did that not, I guess, take them off the... I thought that would have taken me off the lead with them by doing just a /clear. I guess not. Come here. Go away. Anyways, as I was saying, there are lots of fixes and, you know, game performance, you know, crash fixes, general fixes, gameplay fixes. Let's see. Players can no longer initiate swimming in shallow water. Now, that one's kind of, you know, not as nice because, I mean, we were using those kind of, I guess, that 1 by 1 block wide kind of like caving glitch that Zloy, I believe, used to kind of dig his way around. Yeah, that was a pretty cool glitch to have, and it's kind of sad that we don't have that anymore. Can I not? Yeah, I can't. Can I swim through a 1 by 1 hole? Oh, I can still. Okay, so what is it? Players can no longer initiate swimming in shallow water. Oh, so if I'm in shallow water, I can't do swimming, which that doesn't make any sense. What does it mean by shallow water? Because I just swam in that small, I guess, shallow water-ish. Maybe it means like that. Can I not swim in that? No, I can't swim in that. Can I swim in this block? No. Okay, so it has to be 2 blocks, I guess, deep in order for you to swim in it. Let's see. Let's make a little box like so. And see if we can swim in a 1 deep water. Probably not. But let's see. Let's kind of fill this thing up. There we go. And yeah, I can't swim. I'm trying to run, and you know, whatever, it won't let me run. So let's see if I go too deep, like so. Yeah, now I can swim. So basically your head has to be completely submerged in order for you to swim, which is why this one was actually working, because there was, excuse me. There, yeah, there we go. Yeah, because so now I have to be like right here in order to start swimming, and then I can go into that 1 wide gap, which is kind of lame, but you know, I guess that's the way they mean it or meant it to be. Yeah, not gonna worry about it too much, but hey, at least we can still get into the 1 wide gap without having to be, I guess, in water the entire time. So that is helpful. Maybe I have no idea. And it looks like one of the other fixes that they've done is the character creator fixes. Now, there's actually a lot of them. Various fixes to the character creator. Sorry, that was difficult to say. Fix an issue that was causing worn items to transfer between characters. Creator models unexpectedly add or remove. Okay, so basically they should be fixed now, supposedly, according to what the changelog says. But you know, I mean, I haven't messed with it, so I'll believe it, I guess, when I see it, or more like when I don't see it, because yeah, you always see that it would say fail to load character skin whatever, and yeah, it would just be constant issues. There was also some graphical fixes, it looks like. So for the Elytra, your hand no longer disappears when you're flying with an Elytra, which is actually interesting because I was able to do some things with that, and I'm kind of curious if I can still do things with it. But let's see, let's put the Elytra on. I actually want to grab some rockets too, just to kind of maybe utilize those and see if it makes any difference with flying, which I mean, I doubt, because it really wasn't much of an issue beforehand. But I mean, hey, that's what we're doing this for, is to kind of test it out and see some of the new features that we do and or don't have, I guess. So if we fly, yeah, okay, sweet. So now the hand doesn't get all crazy and wonky. Yeah, that was like one of the biggest things, I guess, with flying, is every time you would fly, like your hand would like go across the screen in like the weirdest way possible. I didn't want to fly like that. There we go. It would just move across the screen in the weirdest way possible, and yeah, it would just be just really wonky and stuff. Same thing with like kind of switching items around in your inventory that I've noticed. Yeah, so it looks like that's all been kind of fixed. Okay, so that's a good thing, but you still can't use rockets in the offhand. Why? I don't know why, but you can't. Now, as for the graphical issues, they also seem to have fixed the view bobbing. Now, I never really have bobbing on just because for me, I always find it to be a little weird, I guess, for the bobbing. And okay, the screen now no longer moves all crazy like it would before, I guess, with what I've seen on other people's like complaints about it. Yeah, the bobbing, it would just basically move the entire screen like so much, it would just be ridiculous. Now it's back to, I guess, normal the way it was before. I don't know. Like I said, I've never really used it all that much because I never really liked the way the whole screen kind of moves just in general. So yeah, hopefully people are actually a lot happier with the way the view bobbing is, but let's take that off because I can't stand it. Now let's see. It looks like they've also fixed some of the mob spawning issues, like where pillager patrols, I believe is what it is. Pillager patrols no longer patrol in the end dimension, or I would assume also in the nether. Where'd you? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, no. Hopefully now we will no longer get pillagers in like these random locations. Where's my? I need to get a bed real quick. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just set our spawn right here. Yeah, this way when we come back through the end dimension, we can actually get out of here. So yeah, probably not gonna see any pillager patrols through here just because, yeah, usually you got to give the game a second to kind of maybe think and check and do whatever the things that it does. But I guess I can go ahead and just trust that it's all fixed and, you know, working the way it's supposed to. Come on, dragon. Come on, dragon. Just, I would like to go back home now, please. Thank you very much, sir. And as for other crashes and performances that they have fixed, basically it says fix several crashes that could occur during gameplay. So hopefully that also does include like some of the shulker crashes and pillager crashes that you get when you're like near a pillager captain or something like that. Yeah, there was just some weird crashes. I also fixed a crash that could occur when signing into Xbox Live on Android, so I didn't know that was a thing. I don't really play on the Pocket Edition version too much. Not that I don't have it, because I do have the actual Pocket Edition of Minecraft, which I do maybe play when I'm bored, kind of waiting for my mom to get out of her doctor's appointment when I'm helping her out, like get to her doctor's appointment. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much the only time I play on Pocket Edition, and I'm glad that fix has been applied so that we no longer have that issue. So they also fixed an issue with kelp growth causing lag in specific chunks, and it wasn't that kelp was causing lag in a specific chunk. It was that when kelp was fully grown, it had continuous random tick data that it would like try to grow when it was already at its max capacity. So hopefully that's been fixed, ? I don't know. Seems like a weird kind of way that they stated it. It almost seems like they didn't fix it, but maybe it was fixed. Yeah, anyways, you guys kind of know how the bugs work when it comes to the game. So anyways, there's really not much else, I guess, to maybe explain or worth maybe kind of going through. But yeah, it was a nice little update that we got some bees, but mainly my concerns was I was actually looking to see if they've actually fixed the block lag. But I guess we'll figure that out once we go on the truly Bedrock realm and actually get some mining done that we've been needing to get done. And you know, another thing that I noticed is they didn't say anything about realms getting fixed. Now I know that they fixed realms not necessarily in a complete server side or client side update, and they kind of do it on the server side of things because they can do that on the server side of things instead of on the client side of things. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, hopefully the realm bugs have been fixed. Also, I'm not entirely sure because I know they were still working on it because it wasn't entirely fixed with the hotfix. It was more of a band-aid, but I would like to see that not be a band-aid and be a definite fix in the game because yeah, that's something that we really need. So before I continue to jabber on and talk you guys' ears off, definitely check out the link down in the description below for your own, you know, kind of take on the 1.14 update. You guys can check out the changelog down there. You guys can also find the link for my Twitch, which is twitch.tv/TNCCuban, and you guys can also come hang out with the community in the Discord. Definitely check it out. Come hang out and we can all just, you know, kind of talk about the different bugs and, you know, kind of some of the things that they need to fix in the Minecraft update. So anyways, like I said, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I will catch you guys all on the flip side.